Hello everybody, I'm Bateswolf and welcome back to another episode of our Dark Souls 3 blind playthrough. We are back here with our Champion of Ash, having just killed the Abyss Watchers in the last episode, in addition to the Rotten Greatwood that we finally remembered to go back to. And I guess it's not really much more to say other than that. I really did enjoy last episode, always good conversation. We did explore a few Lothric bits there as well regarding the Abyss Watchers and Artorias, in addition to a couple of other things too. Always great discussion. I love going through little bits with you guys like that along this journey together. And without further ado, I guess we shall continue here beyond the Abyss Watchers boss fight room into this little staircase that appeared when we approached the altar. Alright, let's go guys, let's continue. We can read a message here. You know, let's just, I don't want any, I'm even scared of being spoiled by a goddamn message. Let's see if we can get up here. Okay, we can't really touch anything. Contraption required ahead. Okay. Not giving away too much. I mean, it kind of is, but it's still somewhat cryptic, I guess. Catacombs of Carthus. Oh, we've got a summon sign here as well. Looks like an actual person. Boot. Or butter, however you want to say it. We will skip on that though, and wow. Are these a grand catacombs or what, guys? Really big. Really big and spacious catacombs, let's be honest right now. Crystal lizard over there. See some light shining in from above there, really cool effect. Have a creepy looking creature making his way towards us. We got the regular skellies down there as well, of course. Right there, and a couple of tougher looking ones here. One of them appears to be approaching. Let's see, let's get into the fight. Oh, and of course, some of these guys are reanimating. And no souls, okay. There's got to be a necromancer around here somewhere then. I would anticipate at least. Oh, right onto your back there. Get rid of this dude. Clear him out. Titanite shard, beautiful. We just need a large Titanite though. Oh, way too early. That was a terrible parry. And as was that. Either way. There's no point continuing to fight that guy, I suppose, without getting rid of the necromancer. I wonder if there's anything down to the right here before we actually proceed across the bridge. Once again, you've got your classic kind of style here. Oh, there is a way to jump down, that's cool. You've got your classic aesthetic with all the skulls up against the walls, the brick structure, and the tombstones here as well. Interesting engravings on the walls. It certainly seems a little bit more grand than previous catacombs that we've seen. It seems more open and, really wide open. Once again, I will use the word grand. So that is quite intriguing. I wonder what awaits at the end of this. I wonder what awaits down this path. And we can actually jump off there as well. Okay, so it's quite a bit of a spread right now. A few different paths that we can go down. We've seen that animation before as well, that attack animation. The little spinny jump that they enjoy to do. Okay. Okay, that guy is giving us souls. These guys will as well, I believe, indicated by the fact that their eyes are not lit up. Okay, enough goofing around with these guys now. Let's heal up, and what even hit us right there? Oh, something from... Oh, an archer in the back, of course. I was wondering what in the world was going on there. Okay, heal up, and let's tidy up these skellies. Good backstab. Sprawling environment, like I say as well. Various branching paths working through this environment, which is really cool. We'll get the opportunity to explore some of these as we go. Maybe they wrap around to the direction that we're going right now, or maybe we'll need to make a few jumps to get across to them. Either way, I'm fine doing whichever, and we will certainly be taking a look at the various bits and bobs here, so don't worry about that, folks. We will try and clear up quite a bit of the environment as we work our way through. I've got to be honest as well, guys, maybe a little bit critical. I'm not sure if I have mentioned it in the playthrough so far, but I've certainly recognised it, and I'm recognizing it again now. This could change in the future, and like I say, I might have said it once before, but just for the sake of getting my point across here, I will say it again, as I'm not sure if I have said it before. But a lot of the colour scheme and tonage, oh my god, well, aren't we lucky? We stepped on that trap without even knowing there, managing to dodge it as well. But yeah, a lot of the tone, and, well, not necessarily tone, okay, I don't mean atmosphere when I say this, but a lot of the colour scheme and tonage to said colours and environments are very samey. Very samey in this game. It doesn't look like there's all that much variety. I mean, there is a few, you know, little differences in the areas that we've been through. But I mean, there's not been too many drastic changes, I feel like. And I know a couple of you guys may few examples in the comments here, and I could think of a couple myself, just looking back through the areas that we've been through. However, it doesn't seem as significant as, you know, the variety that was present in some of the previous games, to be totally honest. And I just actually, I don't think there's any arguing that. I think it's kind of factual, what I'm saying. And I don't see, I'm not saying that to, you know, to take any high ground on anybody that disagrees. I'm just saying, from an analytical point of view, looking at each of the games, it's just true. I'm just telling the truth by saying that, and I do like to break down the games, as you guys know, and pay attention to various details. And I've most definitely noticed that about this game. A lot of the environment is kind of samey in terms of the colour scheme. That's actually one of the reasons why I greatly enjoy seeing one of the big crystal lizards. Okay, that's cool. That's a rather crazy take there. Crazy enemy design, the way that this guy fights. Turns invisible with his dodge rolls, how about that? Okay, I also really need to put that bleed ring back on. Let's quickly go down and do that. Well, there we go. Nice, think it's going to be useful for this area. So I will just quickly equip that, boys and girls. Cool, tighten this guy up anyway. I like the design of that guy though. Certainly the moveset, the way he fights. With the dodge rolls becoming invisible. I'm pretty sure in Dark Souls 2 you could do that, right? If I remember correctly, you could do that in Dark Souls 2. With a particular ring. There we go. Good hits. One more. Tightened him up there. Nice. And the skelly as well. More titanite. Hey, that's cool. I'll never turn my nose up at that, though. It's always really nice to have. Make use of our pyros here, too. Why not? We'll get using some of those. We will commit down one path in particular right now instead of trying to wrap around to various bits, because I feel like there is a few things back in this direction that we can still explore, but I will try and head down this path right now, just after we've taken a look up these stairs, though, I will say. But yeah, to throw out a few examples in terms of the colour scheme, the point that I'm making. I understand it, not every game needs to be the same in terms of its approach by doing that. I just think it keeps things fresh for the player, and in a fantasy-style world like the Souls games, I really do feel like you can get away with a lot of creativity. You can really do a lot of things to mix it up, so it's not as if there wasn't any option available there in terms of, you know, the story or the theming of the game. And I get it, you know, maybe you could say that, you know, everything's kind of ashy, covered in ash due to the, you know, whole Ashen One and flame situation in the game. Oh, good parry, dude. So it would make sense from that point of view, but you could still get away with mixing things up a little bit, I feel like. But if that's what they wanted to go for in terms of its presentation, fair enough. You know, don't get me wrong, I'm still really enjoying it. However, it's not my favourite style, personally. And to give a few other examples, like I was about to say there before, on that detailed tangent, Dark Souls 1, you've got such a contrast. You've got, I'll use a couple of examples, you know, to get the point across. Think of the difference in the way that Izalith, the forest, okay, we're being invaded here. Is this actually going to be an actual player? Invaded by Dark Spirit Hard Souls. Oh, okay, that's actually not an NPC. For sure, that cannot be an NPC. Oh, God. Oh, God. Save me. Save me. Is invading the Catacombs popular in this game, guys? I mean, I invaded just about everywhere in the previous games. Particularly Dark Souls 1, so I can certainly understand it. Okay, let's just get a move on down here. Real quick. Hopefully we find some comfort. Oh, there's a crystal lizard here, right? Yeah. As long as we get that first. No, dude. No. Literally taking the inspiration from the previous games. Okay, at least you still get the gear. That's cool. God, the crystal lizards when they run off the cliffs, man. Oh, there he is. He's up there. I don't know if he saw us. Maybe he did. Oh, we're probably going to die here. Shout out to Hard Souls, by the way, if you happen to be watching. Looks like that's all there is here. I'm glad I'm giving it a bit of a look around, though, before we fight this guy. Okay. Good. And there he is. Yeah, I'm a PvP pro, dude. I mean, come on. You don't think I can parry? I'm not got a backstab yet, sadly, but hopefully we can grab one here. Ooh, okay, nice hit. And of course he's just going to run to get help from the enemy. Oh, no, he's not. I'm in big trouble now, though. Oh, man, it's so easy to parry people in PvP, though. It's actually often easier than PvE. You just know how it works a lot of the time. Ooh, nice. He went for that there as well. That's cool. That's not even hitting me. For real. Okay. I felt like my timing was pretty much perfect there, to be honest. Oh, he got me. He got me as well. Nice. I think I'm going to die here. Yeah. He switches out for the... like the tryhards do. Switches out to the dagger for the plus damage on the bonus visceral damage there on the dagger type weapons and things like that. Classic tactic. I bet he shit himself though when he first approached me and I came out with that high speed parry. Oh man. I think that was my first taste of actual PvP in this playthrough, right? I'm pretty damn sure. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Cool fight. I enjoyed that. Turns out you can actually use your Estus in other people's world as well. I'm not too opposed to that, to be honest. Duke that guy. Even though they go invisible, you can kind of get a feeling for the direction that they're going and where they are. You can kind of read the positioning. The second I landed that parry and he was like, oh god damn, and then he just starts running in the opposite direction. Crazy. Hey, that was a cool fight though. GG. GG, man. If you happen to watch this video at some point, GG, good fight. Ooh, careful. Goodbye, sweet prince. Okay, moving on here, moving on. The PvP certainly feels better than that of Dark Souls 2 anyway. I absolutely hated the PvP in that game. It felt so sluggish and slow. There was so many phantom hits. It was unbelievable. It was just... that game was actually disgusting for PvP, I feel like. I've heard some people say that they actually preferred the PvP in Dark Souls 2 as well, and I just do not understand that in any way, shape or form. But, you know, I'm all about respecting other people's, you know, opinions and takes on the games, so if people preferred it, fair enough. Everyone's got their own taste. That's good, that's what makes the world turn, right? It'd be a boring, boring world if everybody liked the same thing and, you know, thought the same of everything and so on. So it's good to see a bit of a different opinion sometimes. Though, personally, I don't understand it. Though... I can respect it. Don't do it, dude. All these skellies. All these skellies, yo. Oh, damn. Area where it's hard after... I should concentrate, though. I do get lost in commentary sometimes. Would be good to, you know, dial in on the gameplay occasionally. It does seem like one of those areas though, if you run through a little bit, it does throw horde after horde of enemy at you. You do see that occasionally, but nevertheless, still pretty cool area. Okay, here we go. We'll tidy this guy up now. I'm just wondering where the Necromancer is. I don't think it's these guys, right? It wouldn't quite make sense for it to be these guys. Would it? Maybe it would. They just don't really encapsulate what I believe a Necromancer to be, at least. Physically. You know, looking at them from a design point of view, like that. But anyway, what do I know? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm sure we'll find out anyway if we progress down here. Or as we progress down here. Alrighty. Moving forward. Is there a boulder behind me here? I knew it! Oh, how about them for iframes, boys? How about that for a dodge? Okay, it's actually coming back up. We can dodge it again. Okay, maybe we didn't. Did we dodge it first time? I don't freaking know. Either way, we managed to get out of its path now. There we go. I heard it coming from the top, man. That boulder, I heard it a mile away. Keeps coming back and forth as well, which is interesting. And I will take the bait here. I will have to move for this item. Ember. Can we avoid it here? Yeah. No problem. Can we avoid it in here, though? I'm pretty sure we will. Good. Wait, is this even an enemy? Like, it's made of a... it's made of a bunch of skeletons, and I was just wondering if they were crawling the way through. You know, crawling the way up and down this little... tunnel. In ball motion. I was wondering if that was what was happening there. Okay, that's strange. These skellies casting all kinds of spells on me right now. I'd put a spell on you. We did... roll. We did see a... These guys gonna chase forever? Not forever, but for a while. Oh my goodness. Wait, am I causing more of these to spawn by going through the pots? No, I think it is the skellies that are casting them. We need the bonfire, though. We want the bonfire. Jesus. Oh, God. I am just gonna run. Professional level dodging. I think it's gonna be through this way from where it looked to be. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm just trapped now. The classic horde of enemy deal. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, God. Crazy. Sage. It's cool that we are making some progress here in these games, though, guys. We are working our way through some of these areas here. This one being the Catacombs of Carthus. I wonder what Carthus is, by the way. I mean, that could actually be taken a couple of different ways, I think. It could be Carthus as in an area, Carthus, or it could be Carthus as in Carthus is the man. You know, they're his catacombs, so to speak. I wonder. I wonder. Hello? You're not going to hit me from there. No way. There we go. We can hit you, though. Good. Okay, I guess that's kind of a bit of a shortcut if you want to look at it that way. That's what's... you can quickly bounce down yonder to make your way across to the direction we were previously heading. Doesn't look like there's anything more down there, though. Looks like that's a quick way to death. Illusory wall, though. Nah. Had to try. Found a few in this game so far, so that's cool. We will keep trying the walls whenever we see fit. And now, we get running again. Play sprinting simulator. Okay, there's no handle on it. Rip. I'm just wondering how to get to that damn bonfire. We will run through here again because no point fighting the dudes if they, you know, are necroed up. They're tied to the life force of the necromancer and are totally undying. Okay, a lot of traps in this area as well. I gotta pay attention to that. We have found a couple of pressure plates on the floor in these catacomb areas where they fire the flaming arrows at us, which we do need to be careful of. Carthus milk ring. Hey, maybe that'll elude some, or alleviate a bit of the curiosity behind the name Carthus. And allude to, you know, what he or it may be. Or she. Should we... Oh, yay, baby. I am not paying attention to these arrows right now. Shall we chuck a lingering lefty here? Chuck a lingering lefty? I think maybe we do. Yeah, let's do it. Oh god, we got the rats here as well. And there's a big rat. And the enemies are hitting us before we can even get up. Okay. Timing. And there's bone wheels down there as well, I see. God damn. Interesting, though. I'm just hoping to kind of get back to that other bonfire. Or kill the necromancers to the point where I go through the area at my... I mean, I always go through the game at my own pace, right? But you get what I'm saying when my own pace... what my own pace means at this stage. It means so I don't need to kill the enemies over and over again. And I can just, you know, kill them eternally. Wait, what? Where did this guy come from? Okay, dude. Yeah, back to my point there. I'm talking about my own pace in terms of, you know, you might as well actually run through the area if there's a necromancer there, because, you know, you're just going to end up fighting the skellies over and over again anyway. Or at least not totally run through it, but you know what I mean. Increase your pace to a certain degree so you can actually get some progression going and, you know, explore more of the area instead of just fighting the same skeleton over and over again. And it does look as though those guys with the red eyes do appear to be the necromancers. That skeleton there had lost his, you know, glowing eyes. So once that guy fell off the edge there, it does look as though we managed to confirm the kill. Wow. Illusory wall. Oh, okay, wait, hold up. Okay, so this just wraps up to the other area there that we've already come through. Hey, okay, cool. I actually missed that one as I was coming through here first time. I don't intend on fighting everyone again. Screw that. Screw that noise. I wonder where the ball drops down from. Feel definitely behind us, right? Where it came from last time, but I'm just wondering about up in that direction. You know, where did it come from? What caused it to drop? Maybe it came from the ceiling up on one of the sets of stairs, and then it just rolled down. Alright, we've looked through there. Let's continue. I'm just trying to explore the best I can here, guys, so this time too. So let's try and come to the right here. No, that's not what I'm locking on. Let's go this way instead of down to the giant rat. And I will stand up purposely in an attempt to get some help. Oh my god. Okay, enough. Enough. Let's... Okay, let's take a moment here and just run through. Run through properly. But first, I do want to, before I forget, let's read. Read. First of all, this one, Cinders of a Lord. We meant to come back to that. Cinders of a Lord left by the Abyss Watchers. If the Lords will not return to their thrones themselves, let them return as cinders. Fair play. The Watchers of the Abyss swore upon their shared wolf's blood, which also served as their mandate as Lords. Okay, so they're also covenanted by the wolf's blood. Covenant 2. Interesting. Got it. Makes sense. A golden scroll as well. Coming back to this. A golden scroll chronicling the vast research of Xanthos scholars. Oh, very nice. Callbacks. Given to a sorcerer to learn the arts of Ulysseal. Oh, okay, good to see that getting a mention too. In the lost land of Ulysseal, the sorceries orchestrated light and were said to shine in golden hues. Okay, a lot of referencing going on here. Ooh, I wonder if the Xanthos King Jeremiah is going to be appearing at some point. Xanthos scholars, yeah. You know, you remember the big headpiece. And of course Ulysseal. Really nice. Dark Souls 1 DLC right there. Cool stuff. Good to pick up on a couple of those items. And last of all, before we, you know, do our run through there, we will just take a look at our spell box. Okay, I think we can just check them on our person anyway, right? No. Oh, okay. We can't check yet. There was the pyromancer. The pyromancer that had Carthus on it, so I was just wondering what would be the situation there. I was just going to read that. Hopefully get a bit more information about this Carthus situation. There we go. Quickly heal. Just made it around the corner. I also see that guy just standing there. I wonder what he's doing. He looks kind of special though with his hat on. I don't know, but he never seems to move. Okay. And of course, this is broken, the handle here, so we can't come through. Get out the way of that. And hopefully here, actually run through the area. With decent proficiency. These guys are good at chasing though, that's the only issue. You know what, maybe we should actually hit these guys like this. I don't know. No, it's a bad idea. There's too many of them. Too many of them today. Oh, oh no, the bone wheels. We dropped down. I wish we could have grabbed the item first, but no, and we've got a horde of zombies chasing us right now. Big boy rat over there too, Titanite shard. Oh god. I need safety. I'd like another bonfire. Is this going to be it, or are we going to get trapped at a dead end here? It's looking kind of like a dead end. Okay, if we can stack all these enemies up here, all of them at once, I'm all for killing the horde that's chasing us. Come down this hallway. I'm fine to do this. Got to say though, more cave style. I'm liking that. I like the cave design, the cave theming. Kind of opens up over there a little bit too. That would be cool. That'd be cool to see. Spooky, scary skeleton. I mean, you've got to reference it when you come to an area like this, right? Hello? Just abuse this guy with our fireballs. We're too quick for him. He's got his eyes, though. He's got his eyes. So I'm not sure if he's going to be permanently finished. No, he's not. Not awesome. Not awesome. It's the red eye ones that dictate that, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh, right in the butt. I've always been a big fan of the giant rat design. They've always been intriguing to me. I do appreciate them for sure. Very cool. Very cool enemy designs. Always kind of, I don't want to say favourite, but they've always kind of been up there. I've always liked them in the games. Okay, these guys are the Necros with the red eyes, right? That dictate the undying from some of the undead in the areas. Nice dodge, dude. Okay. Oh no, misclick, misclick, misclick. Okay, wail on him now. There we go. Get a couple of hits in there and finish him off. Pillage the corpse as well. Seems like quite a Titanite-rich area as well, I've got to say. Oh my goodness. Look at this. You could see it. It wasn't quite as big as the others. I mean, okay, it actually was to the top. But the original portion of on the step here wasn't. I don't know if I'm describing that right, but you get what I mean. The arch was represented differently than some of those around here. So you could tell that this one was illusory. I did get that impression. Taller, slimmer. Really cool. You see the little details that they put in there like that? It doesn't quite match up with the rest. Very nice. A lot of illusory walls in this area, it seems. Quite a turning and twisting environment. And by quite, I mean very much so. He's not going to die, is he? Nope. Grave Warden's ashes. Hey, cool. We got some more of them ashes. That's the Umbral Ash stuff. So no doubt our friend back at Firelink is going to be happy with us. Where does this lead to? Okay, we need to kill that guy. There's so many of them though. It's just the horde of enemy situations, guys. I'll be honest with you. I know I say it quite a lot, but the design is so Papega. I've never been a big fan of it because it's just needless. It's boring. It's not a challenge. It doesn't incent improvement. But we are getting some good exploration done at least. That's good. I mean, the groups of enemies do make sense in some situations, and the previous games have them as well. But it's just never really been, in my opinion, something that I consider to be really creative. It's just kind of, it's easy to think of, it's predictable, and it's, you know, just kind of sluggish, you know? But I guess in an area like this, it does somewhat make sense, due to the, you know, fact that we are in the Catacombs. There's going to be many, you know, undead here. You know, it's an open environment that's got twisting tunnels and whatnot. It's going to make sense to have quite a lot of enemies jumping on you at once. But when other areas do it, when it doesn't quite make as much sense, you know, it doesn't quite fly with me. I consider it to be a lazy design. Okay, let's drop back down here. Not quite sure of where we need to be going. We were over there last time, which is nice, so it does look like all these areas are somewhat coming to a conclusion together. Though I don't think we went down here, though. We didn't go down this path. And there was actually another one back there, too, so I guess I'm a little indecisive right here. We've been down there. You can come down... Okay, you can go up this way. Normally, right? Okay, no. Oh, God. So boring. I'm sorry to have a downer on you guys here, but sometimes I do get a little, not even frustrated, but bored with it. I'm just trying to showcase and provide somewhat decent commentary and, you know, analytical critique here, both positive and negative. So I don't mean to drag you guys down like that. I shouldn't really do that on a video, but at least I'm honest. I've always got that, you know. Whether it's good or bad, at least I can always provide you guys with my honest take on things. Just like when I was breaking down the Demon Souls remake and The Last of Us 2 a few episodes back. But what I was saying there, as you know, just before we died, that was the direction that we could go through the illusory wall. And like I was saying, it does all kind of wrap together in this area, but I'm sure, as well as going past the bone wheels over in that direction, there is also another set of stairs. Okay, let's just... Fuck's sake! I'm actually reaching the end of my tether here, guys. There's also a way up here that you can go that I don't believe we explored. But maybe this is just a path that you... Okay, maybe that was the illusory one. Either way, there's two pathways that kind of link together. So let's just move on. Past the bone wheels. That's the direction that we'll be going in the next episode, guys. It looks like we are kind of at time now anyway. I don't know what took me so long to die there. I just kind of put the controller down, to be honest with you. But one thing I can say is we did get some good exploration done there, and I've actually given my take on the, you know, quite a decent breakdown on my take of the environment and the style of the area. And Dark Souls 3 as a whole, in fact, as well, when speaking about the colour scheme of things and whatnot. But nevertheless, that will wrap up this episode, guys. Sorry for kind of getting a little bit, you know, down there at the end, but maybe some of you guys appreciate the honesty and you want somebody to speak truthfully. You know, maybe that's a good thing, right? You know, because I'm sure not all. I don't even want to call myself a YouTuber, but someone who makes YouTube videos, I'm sure not everybody does that. You know, I think some people can just be too honest. I mean, not too honest, but too positive sometimes, and not be truthful about exactly what they're feeling in the situation, and with their thoughts on the game. They do it just to be positive and for show and say things that people want to hear, but I'm not always about that. When I do think something's good, I'll say it, but if I feel like something's kind of faltering, then I'll definitely call it out, and that's certainly what I needed to do with the colour scheme situation earlier. And I've got a couple of friends of mine as well that also share that same opinion. Not saying that we're right, you know, it can't really be right or wrong, due to the fact that it's just an opinion-based thing on whether you like it or not, but for me personally, it kind of holds it back a little bit. But nevertheless, that's that, guys. I do hope you still enjoyed the episode. I will say thank you all very much for watching. It's been enjoyable as per usual. I still love playing the game. I hope you guys still understand that, despite me being a little bit critical in this episode. And that will be that. So thank you all very much for watching again. This has been Bateswolf, otherwise known as Matt, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.